The other day I was at Winn-Dixie, and I just had one article in my hand. And there were a couple people in front of me in line, and one lady, all she had were a couple of cases of Pepsis. And the person behind her just had one item as well. And the lady that was about to get, having cases of Pepsi checked out and all that, she said to the person behind her, she said, "Would you like to go in front of me? I have two things, you have one." And the young man said, "No, thank you though, it's very kind of you. I'm a patient person. Thank you, please go right ahead." And I'm watching this, and then he changes his mind. He says, "Yeah, ma'am, I would like to go before you." And she looked kind of stunned. And she said, "Okay, well, please go right ahead." And this is right before, she. So he goes in front of her. He has one thing, she has two. Something small he had, I forgot what it was. And he gets it, he's going through the checkout, and he looks at the checkout lady and says, "Put hers on mine, please." And her response is, "No, it's okay. He said, "No, it's fine. It's fine, it's okay. It's all right, thank you. You were kind to me. I'd like to express kindness to you." And so he's putting his card in, doing that. And gets his bill and starts walking toward the door. And he looks at his receipt. And his receipt says that he didn't pay for her. And so he goes back to the checkout lady. And the lady's right there getting her groceries checked out. And he says, "You didn't charge me." So he's being, "You didn't charge me for this." And then he looks at the lady behind her. And she gave the checkout guy the nod. No. After, as he was checking out. And he said, "Ma'am, I would really like to do this." She said, "Okay, that's so very nice." And so he ended up paying $3 for the Pepsi. And as he was walking out, the cashier next to this particular cashier stopped what she was doing, and there was a line there. She said, "That was so very nice of you. We don't often have nice people in here." And I'm thinking, wow. I thought to myself, small acts of kindness go a long way. And not only was there a blessing to the gentleman in front of me who was, the lady who said, "Go first," but he received a blessing of kindness from her, and in turn he expressed kindness and purchased just a few items, it wasn't a big deal. And in turn, the cashier on the other side was blessed with kindness as well. It was like a kind fest. They're right there in the Winn-Dixie. And I thought to myself, that might be something to share on Sunday. This is so important to give to God's church. In the church, it's also important to give to God and to be God's church outside of these walls. And to watch things like that take place makes me want to do it too. Does it make you kind of want to do the same thing? It's just small stuff. It makes a big difference. So I guess the message today is nothing that you don't already know. Hardly any of it is. But random acts of kindness go a long way. They can change the mood of an entire setting. And they can make a person's day. It doesn't have to be anything big. Just something small. Word of encouragement. Handshake. Hug. Don't you look nice today? Oh, I really like your hair. By the way, that's not something anybody's ever said to me. Oh, Kristen gets it all the time. But anyway, yeah, it's just small things. Word, like I said, a note. It's just a brief note of affirmation. Didn't it make us all feel so good this morning when Rebecca shared that about these beautiful children? Spreading the love, spreading the kindness of God. Wherever we are. Just something I thought I'd share. I don't need to go to the rest. Thank you all for being my family. Please, if you're able, stand for the box.